Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back for another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate Roman Restoration, and in previous episode we managed to take out Leon, or what's left of it anyway, and then we pushed down south and we've cut off Marseilles quite well. There's a lot of British troops around here though, which is curious in a way. But no, oh right, because submarines were or run out of supplies, that's about it. Right, so we got a lot more artillery around here that we could send up front. I think I'll start gathering them up somewhere around there. And then we have another half-track infantry here that we'll send in probably around here as well, to have something to push across the river soon enough. And another anti-aircraft gun. I haven't seen their aircraft all that much anymore, but we'll probably send it something like this to gather up at least some anti-aircraft guns around here. And nothing over there. Did we have another tank available? Probably not yet. No, not yet. We are producing them, aren't we? Yes, we are. 17 more days and we'll have another one, and then probably a bit more to get the one from, yeah, 40 days from here. Fair enough. But with a lot more tanks, we should be able to push through a lot more of their infantry. Oddly enough, our artillery is not firing over there, but at the same time, they are not firing on us, and they are technically still neutral troops. Technically, not in practice, but, you know. We'll keep these units as a defensive line here for now. Probably not for long. Okay, so the Marines need to rest for a while. We don't have a huge reserve of military goods, actually. At the same time, the garrisons over there are not particularly large. I'm going to send in the Marines. If there's only one garrison, we should be able to take out that one rather quickly. If need be, we can even send these troops to help. There we go. I'm going to send these back to defend over there while the Marines capture that, and then we'll get the artillery a little bit closer. Oh, they're actually trying to push through this time. Or just... they are getting a bit closer. Probably not close enough to do anything important. But we are pushing further and further into the area, so that's going to be good for us. I mean, I could start pushing from here, but there's a lot of troops here. Brand carriers, cruisers and all that. I don't think we have quite that much power yet to actually push through all of that. Oh, they are still building that, okay. Also, right, we got still plenty of research to go. Probably not too long, but for now. I mean, probably our troops can't see them technically to actually fire upon them, which is a slight issue. Let's end in more artillery here. Start gathering them up on this side. I mean, we do have the artillery here that we were gathering earlier, but... Hold on, was that an enemy plane or our plane? I'm not sure. Enemy plane, because it exploded and we didn't get a message out of that. The Marines are not quite ready yet. We've got some of the half-track infantry here available now. Do we have... well, I mean, we probably have a little bit of troops somewhere that we could send in there to defend the line, so we could use the tanks and such assaulting this area, but at the same time... Not really in a rush, other than the fact that the Russians are rushing currently in East Prussia, and yeah, I don't think the Germans have much of a chance here. I was looking at from far, they look very similar models, but actually they are not quite that same. It's just they look same because of the coloring and all that. And when they're just small. Right, Germans offering metal. Sure, I'll take that. Now, at least the Germans have a decent air force. But how's the fight in Romania? Of course, I'm not allied to Romania, so I can't see there, but I mean, yeah, it is a river, so it should be fairly easy to defend, actually. Right, in the meanwhile, the Marines seem to be mostly okay now, and then we got these half-track infantries. So what we'll probably start doing now is we'll gather these up in here, then we'll move them as a group. We'll need to entrench probably at the bridge first. With the help of the Marines, it shouldn't be too bad, although the Marines are also taking quite a bit of damage. At the same time, if we can take out that one, we can then send in reinforcements from the north to help taking the rest. We might lose that Marine though. Yeah, it's dead. It's too slow escaping. Unless we actually destroy everything, then we... Oh, it survived. I am surprised. Yeah, that's only 6 units, but we'll entrench there. We'll be able to send in a little bit reinforcements from the north. Nothing too great, but a little bit. And a lot of artillery around there. Okay, infantry will need to pull back. Our truck will probably need to pull back soon enough as well, but at the same time their garrisons are melting. Although if that infantry dies, then it dies. We can easily build new ones if we need to. And start pulling back more of the infantry. This La Marine, you need to go for repairs. Probably over there. There we go, so we destroyed that. We can move in the troops here. We can move in some of the artillery down here to give a bit of a support should enemy arrive. The British tanks are still here. Right, we can probably leave a little bit of an artillery group over there, and then we can move this group. You can entrench at the city itself. Now then, this half-track will actually need to go for repairs. I'm just going to do that. You will find the best place, which is probably over there. Honestly, I'm a bit tempted to build a road between these two. Oh, our artillery finally decided to start firing. And okay, industrial goods is not that bad of a deficit. Military goods, on the other hand, is a bit worse, but logistics is improving. Let's have a look. What could we get? Well, we'll let them start on the other one first. Maybe we'll get something technology related, perhaps. Underground coal gasification might be useful. Yeah, the defense over here is quite strong, but they will certainly try sending in more troops, that's guaranteed. Oh, that's anti-aircraft gun. And yes, I know game, we got the shortages. Let's send in this infantry for repairs and this infantry back as well. Then we can move in some of the anti-aircraft guns a little bit closer. I wonder, do we have more troops available now? Probably more artillery. No, not more artillery. Well, anti-tank guns. We'll probably start gathering some of the troops here on the eastern side of Marseille, so that we can start pushing in from here. That was Merchant Marine, wasn't it? Yeah, so they were trying to bring in more troops, but that failed. Got even more artillery over here. Once we start our assault, we'll move them over here to have reach on that village. Although that town is almost entirely destroyed by the bombardments. I don't think it's going to last for long. Although they are probably trying to repair it. Well, I know that they're trying to repair it, but it's not going all that well. I mean, we can actually check that. Industrial goods. Oh god, that's quite an imbalance. Right, so we got, what, 7 units there. We've got some units going for repairs. We actually got one half-track over here that we've sent back. I think I'll try to take out this one and that one, and then start defending over here. Holding until they... I mean, there's probably going to be a ton of troops here that will suddenly explode. Or, not explode, but will spread around. Right, let's send in the submarines. Take out more of the convoys that might be sending in. But yeah, there's quite a bit of an imbalance in the Axis and Allies here. For some reason. Oh yeah, you know. USSR is part of the Allies now. Not really surprising. Not really surprising. Sure enough, if you don't know history, then you might be a bit surprised. Hold on, I thought that I sent the tank a bit further, but I guess I didn't. What did they send through there? It's a motorized engineer. Sending the artillery a little bit closer. Is it going away? Yeah, it's trying. Ah, we run out of torpedoes there. Well, the artillery is still pounding it. And their tanks over here are running out of supplies, I think. At least we're running very low on morale. Oh, we captured a spy. Oh, it's probably recon spy. Yeah, recon mission from UK. That's another unit. Basically, once we've destroyed all of the British troops here, then we'll probably have enough firepower to take out the first town at least. The second, maybe. Oh, god, there's a lot of artillery there. And then the anti-aircraft guns, so our planes can't really do anything about that. Now, how bad is the situation in industrial goods now? 12,000. It's not too bad. Wonder what's going on in here. The Germans have pushed back a little bit. The Polish are still alive and kicking, I believe. Yeah, they're still fighting a war against Germany. Oh, there's a fight going on here. We are bombarding the enemy garrison. I was wondering what that firing sound was. Oh, they moved the artillery in here. That's a bold move. And they are going to regret that soon enough. Entrench the troops there, or the anti-tank gun there. Just have yet one more That will be able to do a fair bit of damage on them. Now, do we do have some troops around here that we could send back in. Start gathering them up on this side. Then we're going to send the infantry from here to entrench maybe around there, and then we'll send in some of the half-tracks from here to help on the sail. And yes, I know I'm horribly pronouncing that wrong, but I know. Okay, let's start moving. I think with the half-track infantries and all the artillery that we have here, we can probably take out that garrison without too many casualties. Yeah, we certainly have the firepower. And especially since they are probably running a bit low on, or very low on supplies. Unlike us, since we do have... Okay, they have activated some of the artillery there, but they haven't fired upon us yet. I wonder how long of a range do they have? 29, so they can't reach us here. Interesting. Send these two for repairs, and then do we have more troops available? Not yet. We got some infantry approaching. Or at least the marine from there is approaching. Let's move in this group of artillery a little bit closer. Do we have a stockpile of... No. So we may need to wait for a little bit before we actually move in there and take out the garrison at the harbor. Then we'll be forcing them to only use this port. That's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send one of these back. And then back here again, and that should recapture or capture the... Oh, it didn't. Never mind. And we still are basically out of military goods. Okay, oh, it's only the anti-aircraft guns there now. They still got the artillery there, which is a bit of an issue. What I could do... I just wonder if this group over here is enough to defend all of that or not. We can probably send one of these to entrench over there. And then we'll take these two. Send these to entrench over there. What I'll do is I'll send in the troops here. We'll leave the marines to fight against the garrison there, and then we'll move the other group to take out the artillery there. And all the mechanized, all the half-track infantry and the tank. Although that marine is not having a great day. Send you to entrench there. Lost a little bit of area because of lack of supplies, but that's not the end of the world. I still don't... Okay, well, we destroyed the anti-aircraft gun at least. Oh, they tried sending in artillery here, but then we pushed them back. Fair enough. Right, repair. Would that be enough? Well, we got the tank, we got a little bit of marines, but it's probably not enough for what I was planning. Do we have any extra troops available that we could use for this? Not to mention we don't have the supplies right now. And the demand has probably gone up. Yeah, it's gone skyrocketing. Ooh. Hold on. Let's send you over there at least. Then we got another tank down here, which is good against infantry. Send that over there as well. Do we have more troops around here? We got an artillery piece, which we will also send around here. I mean, on the other hand, well, if we had the supplies, we could attack from both sides at the same time. Actually, let's send in the recon unit over here. Because that way, we can move our artillery closer. There we go. They are still repairing there, but that's gonna waste a lot of their supplies. Ah, we actually captured that. Kind of. Well, the artillery is taking a lot of damage there, so we can actually move in on the town here now. Just entrench there. It's going to be a tough fight against the garrison here, but at the same time the artillery will be kept rather busy by our own artillery. And the half track might need to pull back soon. At the same time the garrisons are taking rather hefty casualties there, and we can probably assign some of our own garrisons there and there, just in case if they do push through there, then we'll have a bit of a defense there. We've got garrisons there already, and we are producing some military goods around there. Not huge amounts, but a little bit. I'll send this one for repairs already. Garrisons are going down. That's great. Yeah, they're going down rather quickly. We'll send in the Marines over there for now. Then we're going to move in this artillery group a little bit closer to be within reach of that. Oh, there's a lot of garrisons there and some troops there, but now our artillery is having quite pleasant afternoon of firing shells at the enemy. Now, honestly, what I might actually want to do is approach from here, take out the garrisons and all that there, maybe even capture it, then pull back, and then we can retake all of this without having to worry about, at least too much about them sending reinforcements. What we'll do is we'll send you to entrench over there. It might take a few moments, but that's fine. We'll probably send in Spike down this way now. He doesn't have a huge range on his artillery. Oh, yeah, they're trying to push back, but that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Yeah, we quite effectively encircled Marseilles now and blockaded it and all that, so there's no real risk of getting extra enemy troops here. We just need to destroy what's already in there, and we can probably do that with this army. They will not have a huge amount of defensive bonuses. There we go. Pull back. And then send back in. Okay, it didn't quite work, but we can just sit there while we gather up the troops on this side. There's an entrench there, you're gonna entrench there. You can use the railway as a bit of a set-off point. Now there is gonna be garrisons there, but it is entirely possible that we'll just destroy that entirely. That entire city with the fighting. Now, I'm kind of tempted to move in the... well, I'd say mechanized army group here. Let's actually Let's remove these from a group and make them into a separate group. So Atheon has a new group. Huzzah! But we could easily move this one in here and maybe... Yeah, we'll capture that, we'll do a little bit damage, but then we'll pull it back. Actually, we'll pull it back immediately. But they shouldn't have much other than garrisons in there at this point. And, okay, you... Well, first of all, let's select all. Entrance there, then we'll select this, and you're gonna go for repairs instead. Move in the artillery. Oh, right, there's one of the spikes, howitzers there. I had quite forgotten. But we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, bye bye.